What up? So, I'm in the middle of a parking lot at one of my pickups. It was a live load. I say it was. I'm here, and I am maybe about 20 feet away from the dock, blocking up the whole fucking parking lot. Broke down. General transmission fault. I don't know how I'm gonna make any money here with all this shoddy ass equipment they got me going and running around. If I don't lose my license because of a faulty trailer or something, you know, what I've learned already, it's only been 3 days solo. This is my third day solo. Fourth day? This is my fourth day solo. I've done it for 3 days. Is that if you want to make any money, you just roll with whatever you can fucking find. You cannot. I can't sit here. I can't make any money if I'm constantly getting shit repaired. Nobody else is fucking getting shit repaired. So the chassis that are run by the rail yard are absolute dog shit. They take care of them at the bare fucking minimum to make sure that they can drive. The tires have to be good, which usually they're pretty much all different tires. They're all retreads. You know, they're saving a penny pinching in every fucking fat aspect that they can. The containers that we're hauling right now, half of them are dented or broken. Like some of the places we go to, like the place I'm at right now, requires that there are no holes in the trailer or anything wrong with it. It's got to be fucking spotless on the inside, and you know, you never know what the hell's on the inside of these things. Of course, it's never food or anything, but the place I'm hauling from right now delivers medical supplies, so it has to be clean and there cannot be any holes in the container. So I'm here on my fourth day, broke down. I was able to get when I got dispatched this morning, I was confused. They had me run all the way. They had me run 33 miles up the road to go pick up an empty when the whole yard is full of empties right now. So I drive. I got to go through this muddy ass, crappy fucking lot. I just cleaned my truck out yesterday after I got off work. I got in. I was up at 4. I got in at 5. The last repair from the last video, 9.5 hours, and I ended up leaving and going home. 2 hours later, when I was already at home, like belly deep in some fucking food, and sitting on my damn couch, they called to tell me that it was finally done. So I get up at 4 the next morning. I come to work. I take a trailer and I take that trailer and I deliver to where I was supposed to deliver that day. It's a Harbor Freight. It was literally like a retail Harbor Freight. So I go and deliver that load. Well, it's tight as fuck to get around the back. It's a little staging loading area where you can park the trailer. So I ended up dropped my loaded container out in the parking lot, drove around the back, pick up the empty, bring the empty out, park it next to the loaded, unhook, hook back up to the loaded trailer, pull around the back. Now when I go to pull around the back, the city of that city, the workers were blocked off that whole part of the road because they're digging out a ditch right there. So I have to stop their work so I can pull around the back and set up correctly so that these guys can unload the trailer without having to go around every 5 fucking seconds. I go back out there, the trailer lights aren't working. I can't get either blinker to work, and one of the marker lights on the bottom is out. It's illegal to drive like that. So, and I'm not fixing to drive in Houston traffic with no turn signals. They already don't let you over when you have your signals on. If they can't even see that I have a signal on, they're not even gonna know that I need to signal to come over. So I wait about 4 or 5 hours for them to come out and replace the lights on the trailer. And then the rest of the day, I don't get much done because I don't have the clock. I don't have the clock to finish out the rest of the day because I had to wait so long for repairs. So the following day, I had a load that I had missed out on too the day before, and they ended up just pushing it on me. And then usually at night when I go to bed, I know what I'm gonna have the next day. They'll have me pre-planned, and I'll know what I'm supposed to be doing the following day. Typically, this would work better if they did it before we left for work, so I can know if I need to get an empty container or something, or make sure that it's clean before I leave for the day, so that I don't have to fuck with it in the morning, because it's very hard to see at night. It's very hard to see in the dark. There's no lights in There's no lights in the parking lot. There's no lights inside the trailer. It's just, you use a flashlight or a headlamp, and you got to try to do your best. And you can't tell if there's any holes in the container during the nighttime because there's no light shining into the trailer. So it's very difficult to see if there's any damage to the container. So it all depends on where you're going, what time you got to be there, and whether or not you should set up the next day. Now, usually they'll pre-plan me as I'm getting ready to get off work. Like yesterday, they pre-planned me right after I clocked out. So I was coming to the place I'm at right now. Well, when I woke up this morning, they had changed it, and I kept this appointment, which this is the only live load place that I've come to recently. At all, actually. Everything else has been drop and hook. So this place will pay detention, and they usually take about 2 hours to get you loaded. Anything over an hour, you get detention pay. Well, as long as you're on time. So I have to drive my happy ass all the way across town to go pick up an empty when there's plenty of empties on the yard. They were going to have me drive it all the way back to the rail yard, and then go back to the main yard terminal, and then drop that empty, pick up another empty, and then come to the live load place. I'm like, so I walked in, I'm confused. They want me to drive all these fucking miles when there's empties here. I could literally just grab an empty from here and go, because I got to go to this Home Depot. They have an offsite area, and in this offsite area, it's completely caked with mud, and like the type of mud that when you walk through it, it sticks to your boots, so you can just feel the extra weight on your feet. So I got to go into the back of the trailer with these muddy ass fucking feet, try to get my shoes as clean as, or my boots as clean as I can, so I can get in the back and start sweeping all the fucking debris out the back. Because I'm coming here. What is this? Somebody's calling me. I guess I'm gonna have to answer this. We'll see what happens. Well, that was the towing company. The place I came to with the address that they gave me. It takes me to a different location, so we're trying to work out the details of where exactly this place is, because the tow guy could get lost trying to come here. And if any of the tow people are based out of the inside of Houston, anywhere, and they're not doing anything else, it's gonna take them a minute to get here, man. People are getting up for work right now. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and now trucks are starting to show up here. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I can't move the truck. I literally cannot move the truck. If we pull this off here, you look, Gen Trans fault, which means general transmission fault. So I literally can't do anything. I can't move, I can't roll. I'm stuck in a little teeter position here, where this is one of the only parking lots that's straight. So no weight or anything. I can't move the truck. It won't even roll. I was able to roll a little bit by moving the wheel back and forth, but it's not enough for any of these trucks to get past me. So I don't know if somebody would be able to drop their trailer, get behind my trailer, and try to pull the trailer backwards, so at least I'm out of the fucking way. I don't see that happening. And that gate's blocked off. The other entrance is blocked off here. So there's only one way in and out of this place. Luckily, nobody's here already and trying to leave, but somebody's containers can be back over on the other side of the building. So I'm literally blocking everything. And I told her that, and she's like, oh, let me let them know you're blocking someone and see if we can get them out there more quickly. Please. You know, I'm losing money. I'm making $10.50 an hour right now. I know I didn't really explain the pay all that well, but basically I get paid $10.50 an hour any weekday that I work. All the time that I'm on duty, I get paid $10.50 an hour. On weekends, I get paid $14 an hour. I get a flat rate of up from $21 up to $39.90, depending on the amount of miles that I drive. So if I drive, say 0 to 15 miles, I get $20.50 for that. I know. I had the tow truck guys. They called me. She's gonna call me with an ETA, but they know and they're on their way. All right. Yeah, they're trying to squeeze through right now. Yeah. All right. He was able to squeeze through. That's great. man. Oh. Well, he's gonna have to be out here directing traffic and shit, I guess, because I can't move this truck. You know how fucking shitty this makes the company look? You know how shitty it makes me look as an employee of this company? To have every day, dude, every day except for yesterday, I've had a problem with some sort of equipment of some kind. This truck's windows won't roll down, the AC doesn't work. Every chassis I picked up has a fucked up handle or doesn't crank right, like they have the gears haven't been greased right. I work 14 fucking hours a day. I wake up at 4 in the morning. I'm at work by 5. I got off yesterday. I had 30 minutes left on my 14-hour clock. I didn't get home till 7 o'clock at night. I had enough time to come home, eat food, take a shower, go right to fucking sleep so I could wake up and come to work the next day. I didn't even barely get to see my kids. I saw them for about half an hour before they went to bed, before we started getting them ready for bed. And that whole time I got home, I tried to play with them as much as I could, but I'm so fucking tired when I get home. I went ahead and put in an application for JB Hunt. If anything, the potential for making the 16 to 1750 that they promised me is here. But I don't see me making that with all this shitty fucking equipment they got me in. How am I gonna make any money if I'm not fucking rolling? Like, they have such a fucked up pace way they do pay. They're like, oh, you get holiday pay, and there's only like, what, 7 major holidays that they recognize. And you have to work the day before and the day after, full days, granted, to get paid another $200 on top of the holiday pay, plus what you make. And if the holiday happens to fall on a weekend, you get $112, and then the $200 extra dollars, and then the other shit. I know they're trying to increase the pay. I don't know why they're pushing back on it so much. They're already cutting costs on the fucking equipment. Well, the equipment they gave me anyways. But I'm in the middle of fucking everything. Luckily, I was able to back up just enough where this guy could squeeze on past me. Even with his trailer doors open, he was able to barely squeeze by. But, you know, whatever. I'm in the way and I'm broken down. He's going to try to make that move. I'm stuck here. He's informed that I'm stuck here. If he hits the fucking truck, it ain't my goddamn fault. I can't move the truck. But I swear to God, if that shit dings on my record, I'm quitting today. If somebody tries to drive by and they hit my fucking truck, and I get blamed for that shit because my truck broke down, oh man, I'm going to raise some fucking hell. Believe me, if I quit this job, I'm gonna put their name on blast. I'm not saying, I mean, there's no reason to not. So that y'all can avoid working here. It'll still be helpful in a way, I guess. I guess I'll eat a peanut butter sandwich. Try to calm down a little bit. I can't do shit right now anyways. I'm just stuck here. Anyways. Remember, Just Lays, Levitated fucking ready. Take care. I'll see y'all another time.